Hello guys! So today we are making a video about what I have in my bag, how I use it, and I will show each item, each lens, each camera, and talk about the things in this video shortly. But also I will make separate series about each item, why I use it, how I use it, and where I find it the best. And let's start with the simple. The simplest thing and the first thing is that I use mostly FUJIFILM products, cameras, lenses, and also a lot of vintage lenses. Now I'm filming on FUJIFILM X-T2 with XF16 to 55 f2.8 lens and Rode VideoMic Pro. This I find the best tool today for a video, especially on the money it costs. It's not expensive if compared to others on the market and delivers great quality. Next, my most favorite lens I use is this one. It's FUJIFILM's XF 50 to 140 f2.8 lens. It focuses internally. It has image stabilization, internal zoom, nothing moves out as you can see, and optically is great lens. So our light turned off, I will just put it back. So unfortunately, light I'm using is ring light, and its continuous light is turning off to save power for some reason. So about the lens. Compared to Nikon's, Canon's 70 to 200, which would be the direct comparison for a FUJIFILM, it's small, somewhat light, but it's all metal and glass. Okay, this is plastic. Tripod collar is removable, but I find it pretty useful because it's extra support and it's not in my way when I'm shooting. Second body I use is older generation FUJIFILM X-T1. Also I'm using this with battery grip, but now it's taken off, so it takes less space in my bag. Great little camera, still delivers great results. Must say the video features there's not very a lot, but it still can deliver good enough quality. In 1080, of course, it doesn't have 4K as X-T2, but the main reason why I don't like this body for video is it doesn't have microphone jack, standard microphone jack, and I need to use adapter to use external mic. So this is my backup body, but in a lot of shoots I use it because it's lower megapixels, only 16, compared to X-T2's 24. but for web use, Facebook, Instagram and everything, it's plenty and even more than it's needed. Next lenses are a bit from legacy, from vintage lenses, and let's talk about them. So this lens, this is old Russian lens called Jupiter. Its full name is Jupiter 37A. It's 135 millimeters and f3.56 fixed aperture. Small, light, all metal, really long focusing distance. Also is pretty close, and it goes from 3.8 to f22. Good old lens. This I got from my dad. He used to use it on his Zenith camera, but I found it really good. I didn't like it on my Nikons. I don't know why, but I didn't like it. But on a Canon and on Fuji bodies, I really love it. It's great for portraiture and some other nature stuff where I need to get a bit closer. Optically, it's good. Not the sharpest or the most fancy lens, but it does the job. I use it with this cheap adapter from eBay. I bought it, I don't know, for about $2. Next lens is Voigtlander M-mount lens, 50 millimeters f1.1 aperture. As you can see, the opening is pretty big. And again, okay, now we're back to light. So this is lens still in production, pretty cheap for what it is. I have tested on Fuji X bodies, a lot of Leica lenses, also Noctilux, which is 50 millimeters, 0.95, which is a little bit faster than this lens, but from my experience I find this lens better. It's sharper, less artifacts, less color fringing and all that stuff which I really didn't like on Noctilux. So, last but not least, this monster of a lens. It is Zeiss Sonar 200mm f2.8 fixed focal length lens. On Fuji body it's about 300mm with fixed aperture 2.8. Also, I really love this lens. It's cheap, it's great quality and delivers great images. Okay, next what we have. Next is this. This is my Instax Mini 8. Now it's loaded with FUJIFILM's monochrome film. So I use it sometimes on shoots to give away card for my clients, to put on the fridge, as I call fridge pictures. Yes, cheap, good for what it is. Let's make a picture. So here we can see what's coming out. So what else I have? Cheap light, transmitters, receivers, everything from eBay, the cheapest I had. Oh, about white lander, I use it also with adapter from eBay. Like I mount to Fuji X mount. I don't know how much it cost, but it was really cheap. I know the FUJIFILM makes their own Fuji mount adapter, which is about 200 euros. But I didn't find use to spend so much money on simple thing like adapter. So I bought from eBay the cheapest and it works just fine. So it was this way. So next, a lot of batteries. Batteries always is useful. This is a Yangnuo flash which I kept from my Nikon system when I moved to Fuji, and I don't see any use to sell it or trade for something because it works great. It works just fine in all occasions. Of course it's fully manual and there's no TTL or something, nothing fancy, but it does the job and battery lasts in it for ages. I can shoot whole wedding with one batteries. But must be honest, I don't use a lot this flash on camera. So what else? What else? Simple few things. And of course my iPhone and iPad, which I use on real estate shoots. Sorry. iPhone and iPad I use on real estate shoots as my trigger for camera, because it is very easy to connect via Wi-Fi. I can look on a bigger screen what's in my frame. As we all know, our mind is set to isolate or ignore distracting things in frame. Not in frame, in what we see. We don't see wires or say on streets, and when we make picture and look in a picture, there is a wire, there is a wire, there is something else, a lot of distracting things which we just don't see with our eyes. So my iPad is really great tool, because before I take shot I see the frame on the screen, so I see all distracting things in the room. Towels, journals, books, I don't know, whatever you can imagine. It's all in frame, but I don't see it with my eyes. But when I take and look on the screen, I immediately see those distracting things, so I can move around the room, remove everything from the shot and take a shot, and I'm sure that after I get home I won't be needed to remove them in Photoshop. I just save time for me, and also I don't need to buy expensive triggers for camera to trigger it remotely, because there's mostly pretty slow shutter speeds and closed apertures, and that's all is things we deal with on our shoots. So this is what I have in my bag. Maybe it's not all, maybe I have forgot something, I will talk about another day. But now I will make separate videos for what I use, how I feel about it, what I like, what I don't like, and subscribe, thumbs up if you liked, and stay tuned for next series, next part of those videos. What else I have in plan? I have in plans to try and show you guys how Leica lenses performs on Fuji body. Of course, it's not very common that we buy and use very expensive lenses which are from Leica on cheaper Fuji bodies. Mostly everybody's buying than Leica, but I have found that Leica lenses works fine on Fuji, and it's not necessary to put them only on Leica. So for now, thanks for watching, subscribe, thumbs up if you liked, and see you on next video. Bye!